What is going on, everybody? Depraved Slash here, and we are back with another music reaction. I'm Depraved.
I'm HELLCAT.
Together we are
HellaDepraved.
Yes, we are.
And we're so excited.
Excited!
Yes. Okay. So this dropped a little over 10 hours ago, and their whole album comes out Friday or today.
Today when you guys watch it.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm just, Amorphous is going to be fantastic. We've already...
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure about that?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We have already reacted to what? I think maybe 3 or 4 singles that they've released from Amorphous. Okay. And they've all been... Fire. And the slightly more heavy rock influence has just been so fitting for them. So I'm excited because this is also the official music video. They did not drop, at least to my knowledge, the audio first. And we have, like, I think half and half. We've covered the music videos or the audio. And the problem is, by the time the official music video drops, the audio has been out for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And we don't know if they're going to make an official music video and algorithms. And I am impatient. So there's that too.
Yeah, and we don't do 2 videos to 1 song.
Yeah, so I'm happy that as far as I know, they just dropped the official music video and I don't have to wait.
Yes.
So.
What was the last song they did that we covered?
It was, Don't Waste My Hate.
Oh, yeah.
So I might get the title might not be actually accurate, but that was the gist of the song.
Because I was like, I love the song, but I'm the exact opposite.
Right. But we did do the audio for that, and It was like a couple hours after our reaction dropped, their music video dropped. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Really?
Somebody came in, you know the video dropped? Yeah, we know.
We know! Trust me, we know. We're on top of it. So, anyway, I'm very excited.
Me too. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys... totally forgot what my intro was there. And my mind's still shit. We're going to react to this if you guys have already seen it. If you've not seen it, please click the link in the description below. Hop on over, watch the video. Leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment. Let Icon for Hire know we sent you. And then come on back. And we say that because we are more of a breakdown channel. We're going to talk about the lyrics. We're going to talk about the video. There's going to be pauses. Be ready for some commentary.
Right.
Possibly a lot of commentary. You never know.
It depends on the content. Yeah.
But yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
With that being said, it is time to slash it up and break it down. This is Icon for Hire with Brittle.
Brittle.
I'm rough around the edges, mistake me for pretentious. I get stuck in my head, it's not personal, it's just personal. I've been strong for too long.
It's not personal.
It's not personal, it's just personal.
Nice, okay.
Oh, that play on words is fucking fantastic.
And I already 100% feel this. Like, I'm rough around the edges, mistake me for pretentious. I can't tell you how many times people have been like, I thought you were going to be mean. It's like, no, I mean, like, yes, I am. But on the flip side, I'm just stuck in my head all the time. And I'd rather be there, honestly, than most places. So, yeah.
It's fun in your head.
It's definitely more interesting than what's going on around.
True.
Outside, yeah. And I'm such an introvert, like, I just prefer not to be spoken to. Right. Yeah, when I'm out.
I get stuck in my head, it's not personal, it's just personal. I've been strong for too long, sometimes I forget why. I'm trying. I'm just a statistic, just another tragic misfit. Shit that cliche to the clinic, document my disposition. And they put me in a box, Slap a label on the top, take me up and ship me off. Now I'm someone else's problem. They call me damaged, I let them think.
Ooh. They ship me off, now I'm someone else's problem. Now, Ariel's touching on mental disease here. I've had the same treatment from the medical professionals for fibro because it's undefined and everything that they have tried, which are the basics, don't work for me, and therefore they don't want me to be their problem. So they'll write a referral. They'll say, we can't do anything else for you. You need to find somebody else. Send me off. You know, I'm the one that's damaged when really it's a lot of overworked staff, whatever. They don't want to deal with it, so they send me off to somebody else. But I can completely relate to what she's saying here.
I like the video too.
Yeah.
I
was going to touch on that.
I'm going to take a stab at what I think is going on. Okay, so we see her in the hospital hallway.
Right.
On a gurney.
Right.
And I think her playing at the piano is her being inside her head while on that gurney.
Okay.
And I think the people that are wrapped up and have the sheets wrapped around her are her thoughts.
That are binding her?
Binding her and pulling her away from what she's trying to do. She's trying to, even in her semi-coma or whatever has happened to her while she's under, I think she's still trying to process
what's going on, or
ideas for music.
Okay.
And things like that's the only thing, because otherwise it doesn't make sense together at all.
Or well, I mean, I think along the same lines as you are, except for the bindings and her thoughts and everything don't necessarily have to be while she's on the gurney, but like what led up to her being on the gurney as well.
Could be.
Because, you know, she's trapped in her thoughts and they're not all good. And they're holding her back from doing
what she wants to
do. Makes her happy, what also earns her living.
Yours was much more thought out.
No, but I think you're right. And it's a constant struggle because, you know, you see them kind of, she's pulling and they're pulling, and it's just like this constant struggle.
Because there was even a part where when she was playing, you seen her hand get pulled off of the thing, and she like swatted at it.
Right.
And went back to playing.
It's a constant. So yeah.
And ship me off, now I'm someone else's problem. They call me damaged, I let them think what they like. They call me difficult, cause I don't fit in the lines. But I didn't get this far without any scars. I'm not brittle, well maybe just a little.
Oh.
Defensive, don't say I'm oversensitive. Maybe I have a tendency to snap on people telling me you fit inside this box we built. We know you better than yourself. They're lying, they're lying, they're lying. Now I'm just a statistic, just another tragic misfit. That cliche to the clinic, document my disposition. Then they put me in a box, slap a label on the top, take me up and ship me off. Now I'm someone else's problem. They call me down, I let them think what they like. They call me difficult. Keep breathing, don't lose focus. I'm alive, I'm not a diagnosis. Keep breathing, don't lose focus. Keep breathing, don't lose focus. You're alive, you're not a diagnosis. Keep breathing, don't lose focus. I'm not a diagnosis.
The transitions in this have been amazing, and I mean, I really like the I'm not brittle. Well, maybe just a little. I mean, like, nobody gets through life unscathed.
Right.
Like, we all carry the scars of what has been said to us, done to us, what we've been through. And we all come out just a little brittle. But again, the way that she's saying, like, I may snap on someone. Like, I may be a little oversensitive if you tell me that I don't know myself. Like, you know me better than I know me. Again, something that I have heard from the medical community quite often. In fact, until I was about 21, so 13 to 21, they were basing it mostly on, like, female hysteria. I was like, really? Because wasn't that a diagnosis in the early 1900s? Like, one would think, in a professional age as we have today, you would not still be calling the lunar cycle down for my pain. You know, so they make you feel crazy. They make you feel crazy. And then everyone around you thinks you're crazy because the medical staff is saying you're crazy, so they believe the medical staff. You know, it's one of those things. I am crazy.
That's what I was thinking.
I'll just point that out. But, like, I am not lying about the pain. There is that.
Right.
But I love how she's doing this. So maybe those bindings had a lot to do with being comatose, for whatever reason that she's comatose, just like you were saying. And it's like the reason it was taffeta or whatever is like the cotton in your mind, the clouding in your mind. It was kind of a representation of that. Looks like Sean's going a little nuts with the alcohol, so I wonder if it was a OD situation or something that put her in the hospital in the first place. I mean, I don't know. Again, it's just supposition based on. Right. But I really like the timing structure that they have in the chorus with the guitar and the rock. Like, there's these pauses that are at what you would think is an odd timing structure. It, like, goes really hard and then it pulls back and then it drops again. It's just very creative. Their music never sounds like anything else. It is so far from generic. And it's one of the reasons that I really, really enjoy them. So,
right.
This is fantastic so far.
Diagnosis. They call me damn. I let them think what they like. They call me difficult, 'cause I don't fit in the life. But I didn't get this far without any scars. I'm not brittle, well maybe just a little. They call me damn, but they can think what they like. They call me difficult, 'cause I don't fit in the life. But I didn't get this far without any scars. I'm not brittle, well maybe just a little. Keep breathing, don't lose focus.
Yeah, you are crazy.
Well, yeah, and I think she's also found her purpose kind of thing. Like, she fought through it.
Right.
I do like how even in her dreamscape, they changed clothing. So at the beginning, she's in this very romantic taffeta-induced dress, which, generally speaking, is not Ariel's style. Like, she loves pretty, don't get me wrong, but she has sort of that edge to her style.
Right.
And so even when I've seen her in really romantic outfits, she's added some leather or some spikes somewhere. So I like that as she's coming out of whatever induced her into coma, she is, her whole outfit changes, and she's got the grommets on her shirt and everything, and it's much more her style. Still white, still ethereal, still dream world, but, like, definitely the rocker chick.
Right.
So I thought that was incredible.
It was okay. This is going to be one of the few times I will actually... Her voice is always fantastic. The composition, beautiful. I can't relate one bit to the song. I deal with depression, but I've never gone...
You've never dealt with a medical community.
I haven't been to a hospital since I was probably about 14.
Yeah.
Other than, like, for my daughter or...
Right, but that's more for emergency visits. You haven't dealt with any sort of medical professionals that are telling you that you're crazy, trying to fit you in a box, trying to...
Well, one of the reasons I never went was because I didn't want to take medication for it. That was one thing I knew for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
because you had seen the dulled emotions of other people.
While I know some people do live better lives on medication, I know a lot more people that have almost zombified due to it.
Right.
And it's like, I also don't want to gain that addiction to medication.
Right. Dependency.
Or dependency to medication. Because I always saw it as an addiction to pills or an addiction... Not addiction. What was it?
It's a chemical dependency.
Being either a slave to the chemical dependency or a slave to your thoughts.
Right.
Either way, I'm going to be trapped. I would at least rather feel the pain than feel nothing.
Yeah. Again, that is, for anybody that hasn't heard us talk about this before, that is his personal choice on his own personal depression. That is not a judgment on anybody else.
No.
And again, some people need medication, do better on medication. I do better on fibro pills. You know, I don't do well on painkillers or anything like that, unfortunately, but neuropathic pain blockers work for me. Somewhat. When they get here in time. But, yeah, I can understand, because this is definitely taking, even if it's not the medical professionals, it is taking the stance of people around you not believing in you.
Right.
And, again, like I said, because the medical community originally, for the first 8 years of me being sick, told my parents that I was just hysterical and overdramatic. Like, they didn't believe in me either. So my sister didn't believe in me. So I had this whole world of people around me that kept trying to send me... My parents would take me to shrinks, and then they'd take me to medical staff, and then this expert and that expert, and the medical community was hopscotching me around. So, like, I was constantly being foisted off as somebody else's problem. And, of course, fibro, everybody's different with their fibro. None of us fit in a box.
Right.
None of us could be treated standardly with one thing and have it work. So I completely find this relevant. This is going to be that song when I'm real frustrated because they sent my medication to my mom's house again. Which, by the way, they just did.
Happened.
And I'm almost out. And she lives across the continental U.S. from me. Yeah, there's that. So I'm going to play this in my I am incredibly pissed off about this treatment playlist. And I'm going to send it to all of my Fibro Warrior friends. 100%. They will get this. This is amazing. Absolutely fantastic. I mean, I get that artistically, you're like, I loved it. I love the music video. I love what they did. I love her voice. I love but I don't get it at all. Like, it's fine. That's fine. It's fine to not relate to everything.
Exactly. Take her word on
but
this
I'm
one.
super excited about the rest of this album. I'm just like...
Oh, I'm excited for the album. And again, I've loved majority of what I've heard from them. The very first song you ever had me react to from them, I definitely could relate to.
Yeah, exactly. Hollow was...
That was...
about depression 100%. And it's... Right. Yeah, it's not from the stance of medical professionals or whatever. I want to go to an independent store. Unfortunately, that's the only place you can find them is a music store. Some of them have a Violet vinyl album for this.
Really?
Yeah, it's not the one that you even get from their crowdfunding, Kickstarter. The Violet ones were specifically... I want one.
Go find one. We have tons of independent music stores here.
Yes, we're going to hunt one down. So, anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this as much as I did. They're independent. They are crowdfunded, Kickstarter, the whole 9 yards. So, definitely go to their channel. Sub, like, comment, stream it, whatever.
Yep.
Let them know. They deserve it.
Yes. All right, so with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys liked the video, slash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Comment down below, what did you think of Icon for Hire with Brittle? Also, comment down below if there's anything else you guys want to see reacts to. Check the description below for all the things.
Push our buttons. Come join us on our other social media platforms, mostly Twitter, if you want a quicker response.
And with that being said, we love you guys. Thank you all for watching. Can't wait to see you depraved people later.
Bye now.